Why, hello there, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Farthest Frontier, Episode 11, Housing Market. Oh, we're being raided. From the southwest again. Alright. The alarm bell. So there's some coming from the south. But it looks like we're going to be better protected this time around. So I'm going to move my troops out to the gate, because this gate's going to get slammed. That's a lot of raiders. What are they destroying? Fences? Okay, yeah, obnoxiously they're just destroying fences. Where's the fourth fence that they broke? That's 4. This guy is not particularly bright. He's retreating straight into the horde. Alright, 6 structures, so that's 5 and 6. Poor defenseless fences. I know, that's what people say when I play State of Decay, that I destroy the poor defenseless fences with a vengeance. So you'll see my people shooting bows through the gate, hitting the raiders. Totally normal behavior. This transport wagon, I think, is heading up to the to the gold mine. Really? You're going to the gold mine while the city is surrounded by raiders? Yes, you are. You went through a closed gate. Solid. I'm also going to add some additional soldiers. Because I have more taxpayers now, so I can afford them. So it seems to me like the raiders to the south are going to be handled... the raiders on that gate are going to be handled by this tower. There might be a breach in this wall, depending on how fast we are to clear out the west side. This west gate might want to get doubled up for future raids, because it's going down. But the raiders that are coming through are already pretty wounded, so I'm not super worried about the soldiers eating it. No, my soldiers are doing just fine. Maybe not Benjar. He looks hurt. Yeah, he's 4% alive. Mostly dead, but not fully dead. All right, let's move this flag to this area. Well, actually, let's move it outside the walls. So we'll hit these thieves and then go to the south cluster down here. So Lula and Benjar are hurting, but not dead. If I move the tower here... No, that doesn't cover enough. Benjar, you might want to hang back on this. I'm just going to manually instruct Benja and Lula to not sacrifice themselves for no reason. Alright. Everyone leash. Instant. Alright. Let's keep going. I think so far I haven't had any loss of life. I haven't been closely watching, but I think that might be the case. These walls are about to fall. The thing about those falling walls is the town hall is right here, and it has a bunch of people garrisoned in it. So even if they break through these walls, the garrison troops are going to provide a pretty sizable amount of protection, which means that it's not super important that I have a tower down in that way, because it's protected by the town hall. And it looks like I've killed enough that they're now fleeing. This group is fleeing, but not the other group. All right, let's continue to move the flag. Okay, it broke. There's a breach. And they're absolutely getting hammered both from this tower and my town hall. So this isn't really a vulnerable spot at all, as you can see. Anyone that comes in just dies. So they breached again. And the thief wasn't able to steal anything before he was killed. None of them were. Where are my troops? I'm a little confused as to where the troops are right now. They say they're chasing the, they decided that despite the fact that I moved the flag very clearly to the east, that they would chase the raiders that are fleeing to the edge of the map. Jolly good. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted you guys to do. I think there's like one soldier here, or like two soldiers here that got the message. And I'll micromanage them. Oh, okay, they're fleeing now. Alarm off. And I think all that we lost was like a few wall segments and a few fences, and that is it. So, pretty good defense, all things considering. That costs a few wood, a few stone, and I don't think that they stole anything, but I guess we'll see. We'll see in the aftermath report. 8 people? Yeah, come on in. Get ready to cut down some trees. Alright, no, it's the pub. Killed 30 of 47. They killed no one and took nothing. Ah, pretty good. Pretty good. So the current priority is to build houses and add a theater. I don't know how to spell... well, I know how to spell theater, but I don't know how the game spells it. E-R, not R-E. Okay. So I'm trying to add in as many houses as I can fit that will be within the radius of the market. Disregarding my desire for roads, I'll add the roads in afterwards. But it will look more organic as a result, so there's that net benefit, I guess. That there's, like, weird roads everywhere. But right now I have a population that accommodate almost 300, so it's actually possible that we won't even need the second market once these houses upgrade to large houses, which should be pretty cool. Oh, sorry. Return to the barracks. What's weird is when walls are repaired, there's like, it's very obvious that the walls got repaired by like the weird fortified wall design in. Structurally, it makes no difference, but visually, you can see that it's not like a contiguous wall like it was before. It got all wonky. So according to the game, I need a lot of arrows because I just spent a lot. I still need a lot of melee weapons. Stone, wood, firewood, planks, they all look pretty good. Food looks, I mean, it's about the same as it ever was. It's not great, but not terrible. Other things to upgrade, I'm going to start upgrading the wood splitters so that we have more efficient wood splitters. So this shelter is out of the range of the market, so I'll move it. That's a pub. Come on, be in range. Alright, this one's out of range as well. Is there any other houses out of range? Oh no, it's in range. It just didn't light up immediately. So I think, more or less, all of... Oh, that homestead's out of range too. Once those two homesteads get moved, I think every house will be in range of the market, and then I'll start to add roads and then build that theater. Yeah, this is definitely in range because immediately went to a homestead from a shelter. And this is in range as well. Awesome. So I'm going to plop some organic-ish looking roads around the housing here. Get them upgraded to cobblestone, and then get that theater. So will the theater actually fit? It will fit there, I just need to flatten it out. Oops. Oh, actually, that works. You can hear all the small, short roads getting built. The cows are healthy? Oh, are they? I hadn't checked. Oh yeah, they're great. Fodder quality is 100%. Feed stores are above maximum somehow, because they have plenty of root vegetables to feed on. Cool. Glad to see it. Because they are expensive. The cows are a big, expensive investment. So if you mess around and don't tend to them, you burn a lot of gold. Now, my only worry for them is, like, bears wandering in near their grazing territory. Because that would cause some problems, I think. Bears like to eat cows. What is the cost of upgrading the... Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's... No, let's not do it because it uses up wood planks, and I'm going to need the wood planks for the theater. Speaking of which, let's go to the sawmill and add 2 more people to cut wood. Because if the theater costs 150 wood, so it's kind of expensive. Are there any other animals to farm? Not that I know of, no. You'd think there'd be like chickens, right? But nope. Or sheep, goats. Is that flat enough? It is. So if you take a look at the desirability, it raises the desirability of every single home I have. Some of those homes actually hit the 65% mark, the homes in the middle. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to add improvements around the remainder of the homes to hit that 65% mark. So taking a look at the upgrade requirements, it's a town center tier 3 I already have. Desirability of 65%, either pottery or candles, which I could start to work on my candles. So candles is wax and firewood, so I'll add some more candle makers. Because I think I have plenty of wax. Yeah, oh yeah, I have plenty of wax. And then we'll have some of our first fully, or not fully, but next tier upgraded housing, which will increase our max pop and also increase our taxes and all that. Oh, livestock animal born. Nice. We're up to 6. So you can see how this, once you run enough barns, you'll have enough birth rate where you end up being able to slaughter like a cow or 2 every year, which is a good, reliable source of meat and leather. Plus it gives milk in the meantime. So how much milk did that produce last year? 249. Would I consider building another barracks? Well, I haven't needed it just yet. I've had 0 losses last raid. So when I need it, sure. I think probably the right time to build another one would be when I start getting my first large housings. That way I have the tax money to be able to afford it. Because if I build another barracks right now and fill the barracks, I'll be in the tax negative. I'm already paying 108 in tax pay, in soldier pay, which is a lot. What I will do, though, is to double up the gates. As ugly as it is. It also requires me to blow up yet another cobbled road, but double up the gates so that we have more time to eliminate the raiders. Oddly enough, the raiders never attack here, but I wouldn't be able to double up the gates anyway without blowing up some roads. Raids are getting bigger? They're really not. They kind of capped out at around 40-ish. I haven't seen bigger than that. But once they become unmanageable, I'll add another barracks. But they've been pretty manageable. What we need more than the barracks is actually swords. So I'll change the blacksmith to make more swords for now. Got plenty of glassware. A preservist is not something that I've built yet. I do have the bricks for a preservist. So let's put one down. And I'm going to put the preservist like right next to the root cellar. Seems like a reasonable spot for it. Nice. The theater's almost done. Just a plank delivery in. It will be done. Another thing I need to do is to put more people back into the iron mine. I'll just fill it up. The iron ore surplus that we had is gone now. And I'm running really low on regular iron, which is slowing down production of tools and barrels and all that. No, there's really nothing I want to sell. What are the children doing? The mines are almost empty. I know, right? Some more gold miners. As long as the wood and stone are good, I can have my laborers as miners. But once I run lower on logs and lower on stone, I need to move the needle back. Someone's lazy. The theater requires 12 more planks, and there's 13 planks just sitting here. They, like, delivered it, but they didn't want to be responsible for actually building the thing, so they just, like, threw it on the ground and ran away. I'm on to you. Here we go, it's theater time. Boom. So the desirability of some of these center homes have just hit threshold in order to upgrade. What they need is some additional food types, which they'll get fulfilled sooner or later. So the rest of this, I need to try to get up to 65 by either decorating with like parks and stuff like that, or adding other desirability boosts. So I think it does make sense to put a park in this corner. And I have the gold for it. Interestingly, this park doesn't actually raise the desirability of any individual house up to the 65 threshold. So it's nice to have, but it won't help me until I like either upgrade this park or add some more things. But I'm going to put the park down it anyway. Oh, the dude with the cattle's back. Oh, he will pay pretty good for beer. Let's bleed him. He's charging even more for cattle than he did last year, though. That's lame. Some other food production things that I haven't yet added would be cheesemaker. So that takes milk and turns it into cheese. So once my bricks get up a little bit higher, I can think to add a cheesemaker too. Is there opportunity for middleman trade action? Let's see. So beer baskets, clay. That might be one. Yeah, you're selling clay at 3 and buying clay at 5. So let's transfer gold over to the trade post and do a little middleman clay. There's only 15 days, so I have to do it quick. Quicker. There we go. Buy in stock. Sell. Buy stock and sell. And I'll check for others as well. So, turn that 500 into about 1,000. Doubled my money. Soap, shoes, medicine, meat. No. I think that might be it, sadly. Other than just selling the beer to the second dude. There's nothing this guy's selling that would be useful to the second trader. Oh well, we exploited a little bit. I may also want to stock up on more pelts. That's shoes. Oh, I can fire some cobblers now that I have a really good amount of shoes. We have pretty good tallow. I don't think I'm going to be buying cattle. This is like greatly increased pricing. So I'll just sit on the gold, knowing that I can turn that gold into other investments, upgrading town facilities like parks and that kind of thing. Not bad. Do the natural woods raise desirability? No. But you can plant ornamental trees that do. So like here's an ornamental tree that will raise desirability a little bit. Let's add one. Why not? It'd be good to add one where like it will take an effect and actually boost things past the 65 mark, which is to say nowhere. The big ones to do would be to upgrade the large parks to a paved park. Even upgrading wells, because wells are a thing that drives desirability. That's going to be some of the most bang for my buck, I think. And the wells are functional. I'd rather add functional desirability than ornamental desirability. Functional desirability being like wells or pubs or, you know, those kind of services. Schools, hospitals, being around the market. Because the ornamental stuff is necessary, but it doesn't provide much of a bang for your buck. Like the garden trails, which cost a ton of gold and a ton of brick and don't do anything for you. We're going bear hunting. What you missed? There you go. All right, let's get the trade post upgraded too. The trade post being upgraded is one of the requirements for the next town center, which I'm happy to work towards. I don't think I'm going to get, but we'll see. Mine is out of ore. I bet that's clay. Yes, the clay pit is dry. So I'm going to break down this clay pit because there's no longer a source of clay underneath, and set up a new clay pit over. There was clay here. Here it is. Upgrading all those wells cost almost all of the gold that I had. I'm like bankrupt because I'm trying to supply water to people. Ah, there's another bear up there. I kind of wish guards would automatically deploy within a certain radius, or they had like their own flags or something, because manually deploying guards to fight bears is annoying, especially when the bear just like books it. Like, what a waste of effort, right? So if we are mining clay up here now, I'm going to allow clay in this stockyard. There we go. Better wells. Okay, so there's a chunk of desirability here that hit 65, 67, almost 65 at 64, mostly due to this park. Those wells should be able to supply these houses with water better, because some of those wells were dry. And I'm completely out of gold. Are these large houses? Oh, yeah, we have our first large houses now. Nice. So large house is the next tier. It is taxed a little bit more. It has more room to house people. But they will start to demand furniture, and I do not have a furniture manufacturer yet. So that is what we're going to be adding. I'll just toss that in here, right next to the Cooper. Requires more planks than I currently have, but that is the current priority. So the current priority is get as many large houses as possible and supply their needs. What I can also do is to open up the viewer-submitted ideas suggestion box so that you guys can suggest alternative goals. So I'll do that for the first time this stream. So that channel point redemption is open. So if you'd like for me to do something else, like add a new farm, add a new barracks, whatever it might be, just let me know for the channel point. So there's a lack of, like, a park here. I think maybe when this rock gets removed, I'll expand the walls out a little bit and add another park in this corner to raise the desirability of the northwest section. Because there's sort of a park in the southwest, southeast, northeast, but not northwest. The theater's there, but everybody sort of equally benefits from the theater. So it's the least desirable spot of the town. Better kitchens? How would you want me to do better kitchens? Glitch. My root cellars are all maxed, and my bakeries are baking. Where's my flour? I have a lot of spare grain. I could do another windmill, and then maybe another bakery. I'm just trying to interpret it, what your redemption meant. Maybe it means to have another bakery. Where would I put it? Maybe I would try to put it up here, even though it's not near a source of water. I'd have to rely on, like, a lot of wells. I could do that, though. What I could do is put a gate somewhere up here, and then just have a bunch of wells around the gate, so that there's a source of water. And then put a bakery, like, next to the theater. Bread and circus, right? All right. The upgraded trading center. Very nice. So that requirement has been met. So I only have 3 out of the 25 large houses and 248 out of the 400 people. But the trading center and the theater requirements have been fulfilled. Whatever happened to that preservist? Did we build it? Oh yeah, there we are. So we have 2 preservists. I'm going to add some more preservists because I have so many laborers that are free. And they take fruit, berries, or root vegetables with 1 glass and firewood and make preserves. And that's probably largely responsible for my food stores not showing so much spoilage. Because they've made a lot of preserves already. That doesn't help with the beans, though. So, actually, let me reduce the amount of preservists that I have, because I, at the moment, don't have any berries or root vegetables to preserve. I just have fruit. So we're almost done. But what I can do is to finally do the cheesemaker. I don't have the brick, but I'll get it soon enough. So I'll put that right next to the root cellars as well. What's the upside of the upgraded trade center? I don't think there is any. I think maybe it has better storage, but I think all it really does is it allows you to upgrade your town center. That's mainly its worth. It's just a requirement. Like building pylons. Or harvesting Vespine gas. There's only 1 soldier that doesn't have a sword. That's not so bad. There's a guard over here that doesn't have a sword. So I only really have need of like 2 swords. Trying to think of what I'm limited on resource-wise. And there isn't too much, which is good. They're complaining about hunger, but they're 99% healthy with good food stores. So, I'm gonna ignore that. So once I get that... Oh, the cheesemaker's already done. So now that I have a cheesemaker, that should help fulfill the additional food variety that some of the large houses have. The food types. And we also have the furniture workshop, which will satisfy their need for glassware and furniture. So, if we look at any random one, they have glassware but no furniture. They don't have either. And these are only fulfillments for when it goes up to the next tier upgrade, so it's not going to be relevant for a long time. But it's good to have it stocked so that if I do manage to get the next level of town center, the houses aren't going to lag behind for too long. You bought Settlement Survival instead, and you kind of regret it? Ah, that's unfortunate. Buyer's remorse. So of the viewer submitted ideas that I have so far, I'll give you 2.5 minutes to submit other ideas, but I have more fishing in the Southern Lake, which is this one, and then better kitchens, which would be like a bakery that I would probably set up next to the theater. So if you have any other ideas that you want me to employ, just let me know. There we go. See? We're starting to get some cheese. I think this is the first trade opportunity since I upgraded the trade center. They brought more gold. Maybe that's one of the benefits? I'm kind of making that up. I don't know what it is. It's a different trader. So he's higher tech stuff. Maybe that's the change. Unfortunately, it's a bunch of stuff that I'm not interested in at all. So, womp womp. Bring back the other traders. Reducing the amount of preservists that I have, because I don't have work for them at the moment. I feel like I'm overdue for a raid, too. Not to jinx it. Let me start typing up some ideas for polls. So, what... Oops, sorry about the echo. What to do next? Add a bakery. Add fisheries. Add a farm. What else was there? Yeah, let's go for those three. Set up another berry patch? Okay. Set up another forage berry patch. And... oh! There it is. What do you guys think I should do? Villager died from old age. Well, if you're gonna croak, that's a pretty good way to croak. Why does this sound like fighting? Who's fighting? What's fighting? I'm so confused. Yep, more immigrants. Come on in. Pay taxes. Hey, Cuba, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm sorry about Dwarf Fortress being sort of buggily unplayable too. I'll always check back every few patches to see if it's in a slightly more stable, worth playing state. But thanks for tuning into a stream. So I was looking at my sand pit, I guess, and it looks relatively low on sand, so I'm going to do a little bit of exploration to see if there's other sand pits out there. But I might have to start importing sand from trading, because it looks like there's not a lot of opportunity to mine sand nearby. Those are relatively cheap tools. Hey, bud. But not much else. Also some planks, I guess. Are farms or fisheries more efficient for getting food? I don't know. Both? It's not one or the other. You kind of need both anyway. If you rely just on fisheries, you'll get scurvy. If you rely just on farming, you can have crop loss due to diseases and pests and whatnot. Farming ultimately is probably more efficient, but fishing is certainly easier to set up. Like, orders of magnitude easier. Run, Navim, run! Navim's dead. He's gonna die. I could probably save him. Go, Harath. Go save Navim. Praise be, he was saved. Oh, there's a bear there, too. Let's see if I can't have my very well-armed and paid troops deal with this bear. Oh, there's two of them. What are you, eating my house? Dear Lord, you've destroyed a third of the house, and then you stole my beans. And for that, death sentence. I don't know where the other bear went. Left. Return to the barracks. Oh, there's a wolf up there. And another trader. It seems like I'm also getting more trade opportunities with the upgraded. So, I'm pretty confident to say that you get additional trade per year. Because before it was like 2 a year, and now it seems to be more. This is my third trader that has come this year. So adding fisheries is what I'll work on. Let me update that. These guys will buy heavy tools. I'm not certain I want to sell them. They sell bricks for relatively inexpensive, but I'm just going to hold on to my gold. That wolf got murked so bad. So additional fisheries, huh? What I'll probably want to do is move the smoker down here where the new fisheries are going in. So let's smooth out where I'll put the fisheries. And I think what I'll do is I'll put a fence gate here instead of a fence, which I'm sure will just inevitably get destroyed by the raiders, but that's fine. Run a road up and over right through my poor berry patch. It's too late. I mowed through the berry patch. I probably should have moved the berries first. But I can always go find more blueberries and just move the blueberries over. What it, Yoda? He's chewing himself raw. And then set up some fisheries. Have I done any buying low, selling high type of trading? Yeah, a lot of it. Quite a lot of it. Oh, there's a wolf den up there. Cool. Time to earn your pay. That's why I'm getting attacked by wolves. Often. Oh, and I found another wolf den. Or, well, this dude did. Let's get rid of this exploration flag, because it's next to wolf den, and it will just cause whoever goes up there to die. Or nearly die. Unless they got numbers. Yep, he died. I love when they all notch an arrow and release all at once. It's great. Thank you for tuning in to Farthest Frontier, which originally streamed live on Twitch March 7th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow settlers,